Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome back for episode 6 of our Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play, Chapter 5 Flight. So, last episode, what happened story wise? We learned that Dane invaded Crimea. We went out on a scouting mission. We got attacked by Dane, who would not listen to us, saying that we weren't enemies. We, on the way back, found an unconscious woman and brought her back to the camp to report to Commander Grail. Yep, I think that's pretty much where we're at. I'm going to do a question of the day because why not? Give me a reason to ask you to comment. I guess the best one to start with for a Fire Emblem game would be, have you ever played a Fire Emblem game? And if so, which one was your favorite? Because like I said, this is definitely one of mine. So yeah, leave a comment, let me know. And with that, let's get started. Flight. We're probably not going to take off flying, so most likely we're running away from something. It's the only meaning of flight that seems to make sense here. Mercenary Fort. We're back home, boys. Oh. Father, brother, it's that lady Ike rescued. She's awake. Really? Come on, let's greet our guest. So, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm fine. And you are? The name's Grail. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. My Lord Grail, you're the one who came to my aid, are you not? I don't know how to thank you. Hold on. The one who found you and brought you here is my son, Ike. If you want to thank someone, thank him. No, please, that's not Lord Ike, was it? You have my gratitude. Oh. Pardon my bluntness, but I have some questions for you. Tell me, who are you? What were you doing in that place? The place where Ike found you was evidently the site of a fierce battle between Crimean and Dane forces. Do you have some relation to the Crimean royal family? I make no promises, but we may be able to help you. Will you share your story with us? You took me in and cared for me. I will place my trust in you. My name is Alencia Riddell Crimea. I am the daughter of King Raymond of Crimea. What? You say you're the princess of Crimea? Yes. It's an odd claim to make. I've never heard of King Crimea having any children. That is to be expected. My heritage, my very existence, has never been made public. That sounds kind of scandalous, but, we'll see where it goes. Why is that? To avoid national turmoil. You see, I was born after my uncle, Lord Renning, was named a successor to the throne, so they kept you a secret to avert a possible blood feud. Yeah, I'm willing to accept that for the time being. Very well. Let's suppose that you truly are Princess Crimea. You must know what's become of the king and your uncle. I would like to hear that news. My father and mother are dead. They fell at the hand of Ashnard, king of Dane. My lord uncle and the royal knights are still battling the Dane army, I believe. I see. I fled the castle to follow my lord uncle's orders and seek refuge in the kingdom of Gallia. I don't think that's how you say that either, but that's what we're going with. And Gallia? Yes, we believe that King Kainagus? We believe that the king of Gallia would grant me sanctuary, so that's where I was going. But we were discovered by Dane troops, and I lost my escort of knights. My life, the life I have now, was purchased with the blood of those brave knights. Does King Dane know of your existence? Yes, I was told the royals of each nation were informed of my identity in the event of dire circumstances. If that's the case, they must be searching frantically for you. Master Grail, my Lord Ike, you said you were mercenaries, did you not? Please, would you help me to gain Gallia? That's odd wording. I beg of you, I have no one else to turn to. And skip forward to nighttime. Princess Crimea, truly? Father spoke to her as if he believed she were telling the truth. I see. What is it, Titania? It's nothing. I was just remembering something from the past. From the past? Back when you were still a Crimean royal knight? So Titania used to be a knight for the royals. I wonder why she, decided to become a mercenary. What? How do you know about that? A long time ago, I overheard Shinan and some other knights talking about it. Or some others talking about it. Sorry, gosh, excuse me. They keep such loose tongues. Was it a secret? No, it wasn't, but much like I have more experience than you, I also have many more things to worry about. Like Princess Crimea. Well, yes. I myself was unaware of the princess's... It's unexcusable. The translators messed up. It's Princess apostrophe. There should not be a S there. Unaware of the princess's existence. But now that I think about it, she does bear a striking resemblance to both the king and queen. So she probably is the true princess. I wonder what father will do. Will he take on her request? We've got trouble. Outside, there are soldiers, a lot of them. Okay, so I was going to bring this up before it happened, but we were trying to decide where we stood on the war, and we decimated a detachment of Dane troops and rescued the Princess of Crimea. I think our decision was made for us. What? Is everyone here? Yes. Commander, what are the Dane dogs saying? Turn over Princess Crimea and leave the area immediately. Comply now, or we will attack. Pretty straightforward. What are we going to do? That's what we're here to decide. One thing has been made clear by the arrival of our friends outside. So I would say this confirms her identity as Princess Crimea, wouldn't you? Yes, but what do we do now? I'd like to hear the opinion of everyone here. Titania, I'd like to hear from you first. The blame for this war rests on Dane. If we ally ourselves with them, the company's reputation will surely suffer. Conversely, if we deliver Princess Crimea safely, our stock will rise in the eyes of our primary employers. Our road is clear. Soren, how about you? There's nothing to think about. We must deliver the princess to Dane immediately. Even if Crimea is in the right? We're mercenaries. Our actions are dictated only by self-interest. If we want to ensure our future, we need Dane in our debt. They will win this war, after all, and nothing else serves us better. Shinan, Gatry, Soren's a pompous, superior whelp, but he's got the right idea. Besides, the destination's Gallia, so it's a moot question. I don't care how much we get paid. There's no way under the sun I'm going to sinking beast country. Princess Silencia. She does possess a certain regal beauty. There's a lot to be said for that, you know. However, I do prefer country girls. A bit cuter and not quite so standoffish. Oh, forget I said that. Whatever you decide is good for me, Commander. Yep, uh-huh. Well, gotta love an honest man, I guess. Oscar, Boyd, what about the two of you? I agree with Captain Titania. If we turn the princess over to the Dane army, we're essentially giving them permission to kill her. I'm in favor of helping her. That's what heroes are supposed to do. Oh, but they got the grammar on heroes right. That's one a lot of native English speakers have issue with. Of course, I guess a translator would be. But whether or not to put the E before the S in a word that ends with O. But they messed up the possessive of princess. Anyway. Well, Chris, what's your opinion? I believe that none of this hinges on whether she's a princess or not. Refusing to aid someone in need is not something we should ever do. That's what I think. That's right, let's help her. Please, we have to help her. And what about you, Ike? I agree with Titania. I say we help her and take her to Gallia. I see. I think I know where you all stand. Well then, here's my decision. We escort the princess to Gallia. Are you sure that's for the best, Father? Yes. Besides, I think the choice has been taken out of our hands. What? Open your ears and listen. Listen, all of you. Just kind of hard to do whenever you're in a meeting and people are talking, but you know, whatever. Huh? What is it? I don't hear a thing. Idiot. That's the problem. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Complete silence in all four directions? Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Not only are the animals quiet, but the bugs are silent too. And that is unnatural beyond belief. Which means we're surrounded. The soldiers aren't waiting for an answer. They've already decided to attack. It would appear they had no intention of keeping their side of the proposed bargain. They were planning on lulling us into a false sense of security and destroying every one of us. Probably so, but the deal is, we're not so naive or inexperienced as to fall for their trap. Everyone, take your positions. We're going to settle this right now. I'll go and hold the rear entrance. Ike, you're in command here. Don't let the enemy take the front. Got it. Be careful, Commander. I'll give it a shot. I love Grail's attitude. It's great. Reporting in, sir. The mercenaries have taken up arms and formed up in the Bailey. Oh, so they've sniffed out our plan, have they? Which means they're not an opponent that will be easily fooled. We'll need something special. Shall we continue with the planned attack? No. Princess Crimea is somewhere within that fort. If we use flaming arrows to try and smoke them out, we might bring the princess to harm. We've been told to do our best to deliver her alive and uninjured. It'd be preferable if they were to come out on their own accord. If they do, slay all but the princess. Yes, sir. Okay. So, I'm really upset that you don't get to use Grail. Because, like, everybody in the fort, or everybody was in the fort. This is the first time we're all fighting together, and Grail is still, like, not something you have an option for. And I really don't like it. Also, we're gonna have to kind of finagle my weapons here and my items and everything else. Since everybody's on the battlefield, we're gonna try to properly equip them just in case. I extremely dislike the fact that that we don't have a convoy yet. Again, for anyone unfamiliar with the Fire Emblem series, you generally get a convoy, which you get in this game as well. We just don't have it yet. But and it holds all your excess items and whatnot, and it makes it easier to do what I'm trying to do. Of course, people with experience in strategy games would probably just do it without all this unnecessary rearranging I'm doing, to be completely honest. But that's not my point. Anyway, let's grab. Okay, you have bows. Words. I was saying something. Oh yeah, convoy. I don't like not having a convoy, but we'll get it soon enough. It just makes it easier. You can give all your items to a convoy and then take out what you want instead of having to swap them around between characters. Now this, I actually need to check the map as well. This is one of those 6 turns defense. This green glowing square here is where we have to defend. So for 6 turns, and then 6 full turns, my turn and the enemy's turn as one, and then, again, a Shira icon. We just have to hold our position for 6 turns and not be defeated. He has a decent item. A sheer icon increases luck permanently. It's another stat boost item. So I want to try to get that. I'm still kind of working on my strategy in my head right now, to be completely honest. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I haven't quite made it that far yet. Let's see if there's any vulneraries left. There are not. That's the last of them. Okay. So you need a lance. We got to the point where there's no There's nothing left to swap around, or I don't have room left to swap stuff around, so yeah. Let's see, what do we have extra? We have an extra steel sword. Only I can use swords right now, so we might as well give that to him. I want to leave him with an item, or a weapon slot open, because there's at least one that's going to drop. Lances, we'll give that to Gatry. And then we'll give that to Oscar. And we'll just not worry about the swords. Okay. Now, whenever I first played this game as a young child, this was the first level I lost. Hopefully that won't be the case this time, but you know. Okay, Grail is guarding the back entrance. Nobody's coming from there. So what we can do is have everybody we don't want to use run away. Except, who has the best defense? Gatry. Okay, we're going to leave him here to defend. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to have Ike charge, and hopefully not die. Okay, we have those weapons in the right order. We're also going to have Titania charge, and again, hopefully not die. We're going... Hopefully, the way this is going to work is Ike will hold the west entrance, and Titania will not only hold the front entrance, but push through to the boss and grab that Ashira icon from him. Now, you can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and attack. So hopefully... What about you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So if I move right here... No, move right here. Hopefully they will chase me, is my plan. Or my goal, is that they chase me. So let's see what the AI does. I know they can't do too much to Ike because we've power leveled him. Unintentionally power leveled him. I mean, I wasn't trying to get him this high yet, but hey. We are leaving Riss out of the fight because of the way the fight is going to go. There's no way to keep a healer with 0 defense safe in this situation. So yeah, there's that. Oh, also, in a lot of these chapters where your goal is to defend something, or to hold a line or whatever for however long, there's oftentimes an optional victory condition of defeating the boss or the commander, depending on what game you're playing, called different things. In this one, or this particular chapter, not necessarily this game, if you defeat the boss before the time is up, they do not flee. They'll just redouble their efforts. Oh, we have to do this for Sir, whatever his name was, or General, what have you. They're like, oh, we have to succeed for his sake. I don't know. It might affect reinforcements. Reinforcements do come in this chapter, by the way. I know I've talked about them before. We hadn't seen them yet. They come in this chapter. Excuse me. And defeating the enemy general might stop or slow the reinforcements. I'm not 100% sure. But we shouldn't have any issues with this level because, again, we got Ike to an obscenely high level. And then Titania's already promoted, so she's so much stronger than she should be. So they shouldn't really be able to hurt either of the units. The only question should be whether or not I can actually make it to the boss and kill him with only pushing with Titania. I'm not sure about that yet. So we'll see how it goes. You would have a ranged weapon. So, different Fire Emblem games handle it differently. And this one in particular, and most of them, but there's been 2 or 3 that I've played that have handled it differently. Bows can only attack from a distance. So a regular bow can attack from 2 squares away. A longbow can attack from 2 or 3 squares away, but they can't counterattack up close. Javelins are cool because they can attack from 1 or 2 spaces, so they can counterattack a bow or magic and a melee attack. They suck because they're kind of weak, but like the utility makes them good. Although I might not have gave Titania here enough weapons. Iron Axe has 45. She's having to double everybody, so she can only kill 22 units. Oh, there's not that many down there, is there? I think we'll be okay. It's a lackluster level up, but we'll deal. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay, so ideally I want to take out that archer that just moved and then use... Oh, he's advancing. Okay. Ideally, I want to take out that archer and then use her Canto, the ability to keep moving after she moved once, to advance on the boss. But depending on whether Ike is in range of that archer, if that first archer can get to Ike, which he can, sadly. Kill this one. Okay. I'm going to have to kill him, because if I don't, he'll be like right here, and then he'll come attack these guys, which is not good. So I will attack him, and then go as far east as I can to draw the units that way. And just kind of hope. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a wall. Just in case. I don't think any enemy's going to come back there, but just in case they do, block them off. The hammer. I really should have checked where those enemies that dropped items were. Oh, that was a horrible level up. Because if either of these has that iron blade, I won't be able to keep it and the hammer. We'll see. And Ike might be level 20 by the end of this. Oh yeah, critical. He has 2 different criticals too, which are 2 different critical animations, and I don't know what determines which one he uses. It's a little interesting piece of trivia. If you happen to know, let me know. That's what the comment section's for. But he has that little like Bada-jutsu looking thing, if you ever saw Rurouni Kenshin, and he's got that like front flip animation too. I don't know which one determines, or I don't know what determines which one he uses. I wish Titania had a ranged weapon so she could counterattack these archers. I should have gave her the javelin. clear all these guys out. But whatever. They're not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, boss man. Dakova. What's going on? Weren't they supposed to be completely surrounded? Little did you know. Grail is a beast. Okay, then one of these guys has the Iron Blade, yeah. That could deal some damage too. Especially if Ike gets a hold of it. Uh-oh. That's what I like to see. I like them to at least get half their available stats when they level up. In some games, that's a very unrealistic expectation. And it depends a lot on the character, too. I don't know... So, I know a lot of the games had, I'm gonna leave you there, because I don't know where the reinforcements come from. I know a lot of the games had... words. A lot of the games with, the ability to change class, I don't believe it. What went wrong? General Dakova! No, not the General. Not at the hands of these scum. I will not allow it. Face me and breathe your last, you wretched scum. Yeah, so see, instead of them running away because their commander was killed, they're like, not the commander. We're gonna get you for this. Which is really neat. But anyway, some... Oh yeah, they only have 3 minutes left. But the reinforcements are going to start coming. Anyway, some Fire Emblem games you have the ability to reclass your units. I've already told you about promoting. After level 10, you can use an item, or in this game, you can level them up to level 21, quote, quote, where they go back to level 1 of their promoted class. It works both ways. There are promotion items in this game too, but you can just level them up all the way and they keep going. In at least one Fire Emblem game, when you promoted them, you had an option of 1 or 2 different classes to promote them into. And then in some of them, you can reclass your units. In the ones where you could reclass, and I assume in the ones where you had an option, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The classes had growth rates, and the characters had growth rates for their stats. I'm pretty sure in these where you didn't have an option, you just had one class and you promoted to a set class, and that was it. I'm pretty sure these growth rates were character only. I don't think they're, I don't think what class they were came into it, or if it did, it was just built into their character growth rate. I'm not 100% certain on this, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I was saying that. Oh, yeah, I do, because the abysmal growth rates of some of the games. This one seems to be a bit better. See, like, I'm not happy with 2, but it's better than 1, so, like, no complaints. For no reason, just make it a little prettier. Excuse me. Her axe is starting to feel it though. She might end up just being a punching bag by the end of this. But if so, it's fine, because she has such amazing defense, so they won't really hurt her that bad. And then Ike is now level 20, so if you'll see, there's no experience screen. And all that lovely experience just goes to waste. Yeah, she can kill about 13 more people We'll see. Either way, it looks like our strategy for the level worked out. So, there's that anyway. I see no issues with winning this. It's just a matter of actually waiting out the 6 turns whenever we've pretty much already locked it. That's the second critical she's got on her second attack. If she would have got that on the first attack, it would have saved her durability on the axe. But no, Titania gotta be all showy. I think my least favorite part about these games is when you're in a situation like this where there's no way I'm gonna lose this level and you just have to sit there and wait through it. Of course, I mean, at least for Titania, I'm getting experience, you know, whatever. Ike, not so much, but that's kind of my fault. Kind of not, because I'm only using 2 units, and he was going to get a ton of experience anyway. But, you know. Alright, 6 turns defense. This is turn 6. All I gotta do is not die during the enemy's turn, and we have won this level. Wonder why there were no reinforcements on this turn. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I can get far enough. No, because I will get very limited experience from their attacks. I might as well let them attack me. Get 1 experience each. General Dakova's gone. We're being beaten. We don't stand a chance. Retreat! Quickly now, retreat! All 2 of them. And I guess whoever Grail left alive in the back. We've cleared the surrounding area of Dane troops. There's no question about it. We're enemies of the Dane Kingdom now, aren't we? We've no time for rest. Everyone, pack your things now. We'll leave at once, before the enemy brings reinforcements. Understood. Boyd, come with me. Right behind you, brother. Ah, we gotta hurry too. Come on, Rolf, we gotta pack as much food and supplies as we can. Whatever you say. Let's go, Mist. Titania, take Shinnon and Gatry and make sure we have a secure road from here to the Great Forest. We'll make our way to Gallia through the Sea of Trees. On my way, sir. Riss, you stay with me. I want you to help me pull essential documents from the library. Everything else we burn. Yes, sir. Ike, you're in charge of the princess. Alright. Princess Valencia, I'm gonna ready a horse for you. What should we have you do? I know, go to the mess hall. I'm sorry? Time will go by faster if you're helping Mist than it will if you're just sitting around waiting for me. Oh, I understand. I can do that. So flight did indeed refer to running away. Sorry, this is kind of awkward, making a princess help with packing. Please don't worry, Mist. I just hope that I don't end up slowing you down by getting in your way. Don't be silly. You're so much better at this than I am. It's a big help. Are all princesses as good at this sort of thing as you are? I wasn't raised at court, so my life was a bit different than other princesses. I cooked, cleaned, sewed, why, I did all manner of things. Really? That's surprising. I would never have guessed that by looking at you. Let's see, I also rode horses, practiced sword fighting. Ah, missed, what's that around your neck? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess I can show it to you, Princess Lencia. It's that medallion from the loading screen. Pretty blue flame. Oh, it's a lovely. That's an incredible. That's an incredible medallion, isn't it? I wonder what that light is. It used to belong to my mother. That's all I have to remember her by. I don't know where the light comes from. It didn't used to be like that. A while back, it just started glowing. The world is full of mysteries, isn't it? One thing is clear, though. It certainly is beautiful. Wonder what that light means. What? What did you say? I think I must be hearing things. I thought you said they got away. It appears treating them as ordinary mercenaries was a mistake. If they're strong enough to defeat General Dakova, we rank and file were overmatched from the beginning. So? You tucked your worthless tail and came running back here, is that it? Have you forgotten the Dane Army's motto? Success or failure, life or death. Hey, you! Get this trash out of here. Yes, ma'am. Move it, you. No! Please, I don't want to die. Dog's breath. I'm surrounded by worthless imbeciles. Ina! Oh, that's the, I was saying this is the first game I've done fan art of. That was the girl I drew. Tell me which way we should move to catch these mercenaries and the girl. The Crimean capital, Melior, is already under King Ashnar's control. The remnants of the Crimean army are negligible, which means the only place left for the princess to turn is south, to the kingdom of Gallia. So the girl, like her dead father before her, seeks the friendship of those hairy devils, eh? What an absolutely stupefying world we live in. If she gains sanctuary in Gallia, capturing the princess will become that much more difficult. The mercenaries she has escorting her are a powerful group, not one to be taken lightly. I will gather intelligence on them as quickly as... It's not necessary. I'll head up the pursuit of our wandering princess. General Petrine, you will go... yourself? If we know where the princess and her band are headed, there's no need for subtlety. I'll just hunt them down and kill them. Mercenaries? What are they to me? Remember, I am General Petrine. No matter who I face, I have never failed, nor will I ever. She sounds like a maniacal laugher, and I'm not too good at that. But that was it. End of episode 6, chapter 5. The plot has thickened. We have gone from being mercenaries doing random jobs to being on the run with a princess of a defeated country, going to a country who is not involved in this war to try to get help with the war. So yeah, it's getting interesting, guys. Same as always. If you enjoy it, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll see whenever I upload something new. Leave a comment, answer that question of the day. Have you played Fire Emblem before? And if so, what's your favorite? If you enjoyed it, like the video. And come back next time. I originally said I'd try to do one every week, but then I thought about it. There'll be 30 episodes total if I finish the game, I think. I think there's 28 regular chapters, a prologue, and an end game. So I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 a week. Still be over 2 months. If I do 3 a week, that's 10 weeks. But whatever, we'll worry about that when we get there. So yeah, y'all take care of yourselves, and until next time, I've been Kheran, signing out.